welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Lisa. Thanks for joining. So if you're new here, I am freshly postpartum, 6 days postpartum right now with my first baby over there. She's sleeping away, hopefully for long enough to film this intro. But if you're also new here, I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. So I have been really loving sharing my journey on this platform with fitness and just overall health and wellness. And I did it throughout my pregnancy and prior to my pregnancy. So I thought, why not do a postpartum little series as well? I want to start off by saying that everyone's journey is different. This is just mine, and I just want to share it with you guys. Maybe just for motivation, some tips, things of that nature. This is not me telling you what to do, how you should be handling postpartum. You know, everyone has their own journey, and that is totally clear to me. I am just sharing with you guys mine. So as I mentioned, I am 6 days postpartum, super early right now. And, you know, in the first 2 weeks, it is kind of critical to get yourself in a good mindset, kind of battling those baby blues. And right now, I can honestly say I am in a pretty good spot. She has been nothing but the light of my life, and I'm so grateful that I feel that way, because I know a lot of people do not feel that way. So, and if that's one of you, then do not be hard on yourself. We have so much changing in our bodies. Our hormones are insane right now, and we have, went through a traumatic experience, and you will get through it, and that is all you need to tell yourself. Like I mentioned, I'm okay right now, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow it could be a completely different situation. But some of the things that I'm doing just to really make sure that I am staying in a good headspace, mind space, definitely speaking out when I feel a certain type of way. The people around you will understand. They should understand because of everything that you just went through. And it just really is helpful to make sure that everyone knows how you're feeling, even if it's bad, and that will help you then tremendously to get that off your chest, and they will be there for you to comfort you and to assist you in any way that you need. And I know if you don't have people like that, unfortunately, by your side, then there's definitely people that you can reach out to, doctors, your OBGYN has definitely options, so definitely do that. But as of right now, personally, I am feeling okay. But that is one thing that is on my top priority list, just to make sure that I am checking in with myself, with my mental health, and just making sure that I'm staying, I guess, kind of level-headed and clear-minded, because that should be one of the only priorities for you in these first 6 weeks after you gave birth. This is definitely not going to be a vlog about bouncing back, as people like to say. That is not the route that I am going. I am going taking care and proceeding as needed, which I think is the best way, in my opinion, to have a mindset of how fast can I bounce back will only hurt you in the long run, and just really kind of mess with your mental state. So this is definitely going to be more of a vlog of just like steps that I'm taking to feel my best, feel comfortable in my own skin, because things have obviously changed. I am a whole new person now. I have a little tiny human to take care of as well, not only myself. So I completely understand that I am going to be a whole different version of me, and that's totally fine. Obviously, after the first month and a half, after I am cleared to work out, then I will share with you guys my fitness routines and just things that have really helped me kind of get back my strength after postpartum and stuff like that. But for right now, this is going to be more of just like a self-healing and, you know, taking care of myself journey. I definitely want to also talk about some nutrition. I'm definitely going to be eating a whole foods, well-rounded diet. I love to have a balanced lifestyle. I love the 70-30 rule when it comes to eating. I am not ever on a diet, and I don't ever plan to be. I just like to make sure that I am getting as much nutrients as I can, and I should be, for my body, but also not restricting myself. So that's where the 70-30 rule really helps me. And I just feel like it has really helped me up until now as well throughout my life. So I'm going to continue with that. And I also am breastfeeding my little ones, so I want to make sure that I am getting really good meals in throughout the day, that I can also just help with my milk supply, and also just getting all the vitamins that I need to give her then. So yeah, definitely gonna share some of the things that I'll be eating, just how I'm taking care of my body nutrition wise, if you want some tips that way as well. I will definitely also be doing a ton of like pelvic floor therapy and like working on just regaining a little bit of strength here and there. Nothing crazy. Obviously, you should not be pushing yourself to do a workout immediately after giving birth to a human, because you have a dinner size plate wound in your body. But it is also a good idea to do a little bit of pelvic floor therapy, some strength training in that area. It's not lifting weights, strength training. It's more of just, you know, getting those muscles reactivated, just bringing them to life a little bit again. I do have a diastasis recti, which is very common in women that are pregnant and post-pregnancy. I have about a 2-finger gap, which I will also need to be cautious of and try to work to get those muscles kind of back in towards each other. And there's things that you can do to help that. And for me, it's not like, oh, my core doesn't look the same as it did. It's more of, when I go on a walk, will it be hard? When I pick up my daughter, will I have the strength? So it's really important to work your pelvic floor and just work on getting yourself a little bit stronger in that area, just for like day-to-day tasks. Nothing for an image, nothing for to bounce back. It's just for your own like strength and to do simple everyday tasks. And yeah, just overall like day-to-day activities, lifestyle, what I'll be doing. You know, I definitely plan on going on a ton of walks with her, and oh no, she's moving. You know, taking our time with having her. I definitely have had to slow down. I am a type of person that is very much go, go, go. And with a unpredictable schedule and kind of being at her beck and call now, it is definitely has been a lifestyle change, and I'm getting used to it. But it is also really important for me to implement her into my life as well, and to kind of bring her along and do things that I know I need to feel my best postpartum. So whether that's going on a walk, bringing her to a workout class, like a Mommy and Me workout class, or doing workouts with me, carrying her and going for a walk, you know, that's going to be my little extra added weighted walk once I'm cleared to do that. But, you know, just different things that will benefit us both in the long run. And yeah, I just want to share my journey with you guys postpartum wise. I will be super honest as always. I will tell you what has worked for me, what isn't working for me, and you know, being completely vulnerable and honest about how I'm feeling, and just, yeah, I want this to be something that maybe you are going through postpartum as well, and you need to watch somebody else that you can relate to and is doing the same things that you are, or is feeling the same way as you have been feeling, and you just need a little bit of like, wow, okay, I'm not the only one here. I'm not alone in this situation, and that will make me so happy if you feel that way watching this vlog. And it definitely will be a few vlogs over a span of a couple of months. So I'm really excited to take you guys along, and I hope you are excited as well. But just wanted to intro this vlog. I have to go feed her now, and we will talk again soon. So this is my 6 weeks postpartum body composition check-in. This is just me documenting where I started in my postpartum journey. I do not have any hate or discouragement while taking this video. I am so proud of where my body has brought me and taken me and brought to life, and I couldn't be prouder of how I look right now. Morning, you guys. Welcome to my mommy time. Just took a full body shower and it felt amazing. It's been a couple days, so it was much needed. I'm just enjoying my little coffee right now. I'm gonna put myself together a little bit. Just gonna do some basic skincare and dry my hair. Also need to pump. Do I wish I didn't have to pump right now? Yes. Do I have to? Yes. So it is what it is. It's not that bad. And I don't do it as often. I do it maybe once in the morning and once in the evening, just to make sure I'm keeping my supply up. And also for a bottle for my husband to be able to feed her if need be, if I just am not feeling up to it, if I just am overtired in the night, or I just need a break. So it's been a nice alternative to have, so I'm gonna do that now. It looks crazy while I do my skincare and just dry my hair and just feel a little bit alive. You guys have any preventative postpartum hair loss products? Definitely leave me a comment down below. So you guys, I am about 3 weeks postpartum and I'm just able to do now my very first pelvic floor core workouts. I wanted to give myself some time. I'm definitely feeling pretty healed down there. So that was my main concern. And then I would be able to let myself do a little bit of pelvic floor and core movements. I just did a little quick workout. It's nothing crazy. It is a lot to do with your breathing. Your breath work is super important when training your pelvic floor. And yeah, we're just taking it slow. I showed you guys my progress from being 1 week postpartum to 3 weeks. So my body has definitely changed in a matter of couple weeks, which is crazy. And it's just a matter of the uterus going back into its place. I didn't really do anything crazy. I've been trying to eat very clean, but I have not worked out. I have not gone on any like crazy long walks or anything. I'm just basically taking my time and taking it slow. And yeah, so this is the beginning of the journey, and as I mentioned, will take you guys along my whole postpartum fitness or health and wellness journey, getting my core strength back, and take you guys along the next couple months. But this is just the beginning, and doing these little simple moves will help me tremendously once I'm ready to get back into a full fitness routine. My love. These first couple weeks, I would be lying if I didn't say that they have been a little hard. And I feel like I'm still at a pretty good headspace mentally. I do have my moments. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I have been as happy as a clam for the past 3 weeks. I do have my moments where, I'm questioning what I'm doing. Is it good enough? I just want her to be happy, fed, and just well nourished. But as a new mom, you're obviously navigating everything. You're getting opinions from so many other people, and you're just kind of trying to figure it out. You and your partner are just trying to figure out what works best for you guys. So I would say these past couple of weeks have been challenging. I wouldn't trade them for anything, but I'm definitely feeling the newborn trenches right now. But as I mentioned, I told you guys I wanted to be completely open and candid with you and tell you everything that I'm feeling, because I know I'm not the only one, and everybody is navigating as they should throughout these first couple weeks. I have some notes that I want to talk about with you guys, just because I don't know, it's been kind of nice just like putting them down and just like getting all of the topics out that I'm thinking about in my head that I want to share with you guys. So the first thing is breastfeeding. So I'm still exclusively breastfeeding, but I'm also implementing a bottle here and there just so my husband would be able to feed her, and so I can have a little bit of a rest. I can also give my breasts a little bit of a rest, and he loves feeding her too, so it's like something that they can do together, and it's bonding, and it's been working for us. But at the same time, I have noticed that she is a little bit, kind of has like a little bit of a sensitive stomach, and it's not like I'm feeding her formula, so it's something that I can adjust and change to a new one. So I've come to the conclusion that it's something in my diet. And the first thing that I'm going to be cutting out is dairy, which is hard because I'm a huge dairy girl. I put whole milk in my coffee. I love cheese. It's summer, well, soon to be summer. I love ice cream, but it's sacrifices that you have to make in order to make sure your baby is content and happy. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I just started this journey of cutting out dairy. So maybe in the next vlog, I'll let you guys know if it did affect my breast milk and how she is digesting it and feeling better, just because it's gonna take some time, obviously, to really notice any difference. But my goodness, her digestion has not been good. And if you're a breastfeeding mom like me, you know how sometimes it can get very discouraging when either she's extremely fussy or just kind of like uncomfortable after a feed, and you're just kind of like, oh no, like, you know, this is the milk that I'm providing for her, what is wrong? So it can get very discouraging, but I think just make sure that you're going through and thinking about what you're putting in your diet and eating is super important and will kind of help you, because if that's all you're feeding them, then it could only be one of those reasons. But yeah, I hope that this will help her with her digestion. She's been kind of like a little bit gassy and uncomfortable, and I feel so bad for her. So we're making the change. And that's one of the topics that I want to talk to you guys about. Also, she is down for a nap in her crib right now, and I kind of hear her starting to squirm a little bit. Oh, her bing fell out. So, might have to go put that back in. Okay, turns out she was hungry. We are currently eating every 2 hours. I'm kind of just following her lead at this point. She's in a growth spurt right now, so she is feeding a lot, and I am just here at her beck and call when she's ready. That being said, we're still working on like the whole sleep schedule situation. She, as I mentioned, is eating every 2 hours, so it can be kind of tough by the time we feed, we burp, we put down. It's a lot. So we're working at it. In the nights, she's getting a little bit better. It is just the point where will she let us put her in her bassinet. She is definitely the baby that loves to contact nap, and as you just saw or heard, I had her in her crib for a little bit, but those are always to be determined naps. She might stay in there for 20 minutes or she might stay in there for 2 hours. In the night, we've tried to come up with a schedule where at 8 p.m. we draw a bath for her, and she's been loving it, and we think it's really been helping with her stomach issues because a nice warm bath kind of settles her stomach a little bit. And then I will feed her her biggest feed of the night, and then rock her a little bit and put her in her crib, and she's been doing kind of well. She'll last a few hours, but it also depends on the night. We're still figuring out the whole schedule situation right now, and to be honest with you, you know, I am definitely the type of person that needs a schedule and loves a schedule, but I also need to understand that she is a 3-week-old baby and it'll come eventually, but not right now, you know, like she still needs a lot of contact with us and just to know that we're there. So, you know, we're just doing our best over here. If you guys have any tips on how you got your babies to kind of nap on their own without being, you know, in a carrier or held by you, definitely leave me a comment down below, because as I mentioned, it's early, we're still in the early stages, but I really would love to get into a rhythm or start to try to at least. By the time she's at least, you know, 2 months old would be really, really nice. What else is on my list here? I've been really lucky to have the support of my husband. He is really been helping and is eager to help. He did go back to work this week, so it's been a little bit difficult. Finding some time for myself has been kind of hard, and I know that's super important during postpartum, just to like carve out a little bit of time for you. But he knows that, you know, I need a shower at least once or twice a day, depending on how much spit up I get on me. Or, you know, if I just need like a minute with my coffee in the morning, he is super helpful with that. But we're just trying to figure it out. We're multitasking over here. Priority right now is feeding, making sure she's fed and growing and happy. And then once we get past the 4-week mark, we'll try to implement a more of like a stricter schedule. But right now I'm not really honing in on that. I feel like I have to work at it one point at a time, and the main focus right now is making sure that she is fed and happy. Okay, it was time to switch sides, but that is basically what I have to share with you guys. As of week 3 postpartum, it does take a lot out of you, and any mom can tell you that this is the hardest but best job in the world. So we're just working at it, and it's obviously something new. So, but yeah, if you guys have any tips that really saved you during the first couple weeks postpartum, the first couple months, would love to hear your tips for you and for baby. I'm always open to other people's opinions and just tips that they have for maybe making feedings easier, or putting the baby down, or, you know, just kind of time blocking your day. There's so many different things out there, and it's really hard to understand like what is best. And I know in the end, it's what's best that works for you and your family and your baby, and what would be best for us long term. Not like any quick fix or anything like that. I really want it to be something that it's like a long-term, stable type of thing. But yeah, I am going to end off the vlog here. I'm gonna start a new postpartum vlog probably after 1 month. Maybe I have some updates for you guys. It's in like a week and a half. She'll be 1 month, which is insane. I honestly feel like I just gave birth to her yesterday. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, leave me a comment down below. Again, if you have any types of tips, or if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. As always, if you guys are not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing, because it really does mean a lot. I would love to grow this community on YouTube, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye guys.